Well, we're back in the kitchen, and today I'm going to make an omelette. So the girls were here just a couple of days ago, and we made some pizzas with them. So we've got some leftover vegetables here that we didn't use, and we've also got some cheese that we didn't finish off. So it's really going to use those to finish off, and you make sure we use them up. To that, we're going to use an onion. I think I've probably used about half of that onion. We've got some bacon that we're going to get out. Tomatoes, eggs of course, because we're doing an omelette. We've got some more mushrooms that were not chopped up, so I'm going to add those as well, and some milk, some olive oil back there for when we get to put it in the pan. So where am I going to start? I'm going to start with the onion, so I think probably half an onion will do here. So I'm just going to cut this onion in half. We can put that half away, and we'll just chop that up into fairly small pieces. Peel it first, and get that fried, and then once I've got that fried, I'll add it to the bacon. Put the bacon in there and get that fried up as well. In fact, actually, I could do the bacon first, and that would mean I don't need to use so much olive oil. But I'll get this all chopped up to start with, so I'm all ready. Make these things up as I go along. So really quite small pieces there. That should turn out quite well. And bacon. How many rashers do you think, dear? I've got a new film cameraman today, so
please forgive me.
How much bacon would you like me to put in?
Just over half.
Just over half. Okay, so
save some for oat cakes.
Pardon?
Save some for oat cakes.
Yeah, we've got some oat cakes in the freezer. I can never get into these packets. They've got this thing that you pull on them, and it never seems to work for me. So I'll just use the scissors and trim it off. So we're going to use about half of this bacon, that's about half. And in order to fry it, I'm actually going to cut it up. Anita will quite often use scissors to do this, so if you find using a knife a bit tricky, or you don't have a knife that's sharp enough to do it, then scissors are a great way for cutting up bacon, or for any meat for that matter.
Chicken,
yeah. So I'm just going to put that on a medium sort of a heat, and I'll get the bacon going first of all, and then add the onions later on. Right, so while the bacon's sizzling away over there, I'm just going to slice the mushrooms up, and I'll also do the tomatoes. I do like raw mushrooms actually, but I'll cut these in with the other vegetables. Anita did wash all of these for me beforehand, and the tomatoes, I'm just going to slice those thinly.
but they usually go on the top.
These, yeah, I'll save these probably for the top of the omelette. You'll see that when we're ready, but get them all ready so that they're ready to put on. Okay, so over to the bacon. I'll put the light on. It's got an extractor fan as well, so it'll be a little bit noisy. So there's the bacon cooking quite nicely. I might need to put a little bit of olive oil in with this, I think, so I can cook all of the other vegetables. What do they say? A drizzle of olive oil? I like a good drizzle. bacon's well on the way there, so I'm going to start adding the onions now. Get the onions now to a position where they are softened, and then we'll add the rest of the vegetables. So I think that's nicely done now, and so I'm going to introduce the rest of the vegetables other than the tomatoes. So in go the mushrooms, and this is a mixture from the pizzas. So we've got mushrooms, and we've got the yellow peppers, the red peppers, and the green peppers.
I'm cutting up a bit.
I don't know, I quite like chunky vegetables. I like things to chew. You could make them a little bit smaller, but they'll be fine. Right, so we'll let that cook away a little bit. In the meantime, we need the main ingredient, of course, which are the eggs. And I'm going to use about half a dozen eggs here. And we'll just crack those into a jug, and add a little drop of milk to that.
I've got some cream, do you want to use that?
Yeah. Yeah. So you can feel the difference in the thickness of some of the shells just as you crack them. And just with a whisk, give them a little bit of a whisk up. And then add about a quarter to a third more of milk. No exact measurement on this. Just get the milk and the egg mixture put together. And back over to the vegetables. They're cooking quite nicely, softening up. They will continue to cook in the egg mixture as that gets added in a moment.
Lovely colours.
Nice and colourful, yeah. So, just about ready now to add the egg mixture.
You're going to put salt and pepper in it.
Would you like a little salt in there, dear? The bacon makes it a little bit salty. I'm not going to add too much salt, just a little sprinkling of salt. Needs a bit asked for the pepper, so we'll put a little bit of a grind of pepper. Pepper. Right, now I'm just about ready to add the eggs. The mixture. There we go. Now I'm going to add the cheese. So this is some leftover cheese again from the pizza. Try not to waste anything really. Just give that a nice little sprinkle over the top. And now for the tomatoes. And I just like to lay them around. and just a little bit more cheese to go on the top of those.
Use it all up.
So we'll cook that now for however long it takes so it starts to set, and then I'll just put it onto the grill just to finish it off. And that's it, that's the omelette. Well, that's starting to cook quite nicely, so I'm just going to pop that under the grill, and we'll leave it under the grill for a while and see how it goes. We'll leave it there for a couple of minutes. Well, it's been under the grill for about 5 minutes or so, and I think it's looking about ready. What do you think? Good enough to eat?
Delicious.
Well, there's our lunch for today. I think that's going to be a beautiful omelette with a little salad.
Delicious.